You're finally awake, little star. I wouldn't do that if I were you. You're in the basement, and any blasts that miss me risk damaging the supports and sending 2 floors of wood and brick tumbling down on you. An experience I imagine you don't want to repeat. Besides, my reflexes have sharpened, and I can easily get out of the way should you stupidly try to attack me. When I confronted you at the studio, you weren't able to land a single hit. I always managed to slip out of your grasp, just as you slipped away from mine. In only a few moments of exerting your powers, you were exhausted, so it was easy for me to smother you in my shadows and spirit you away to our new home. So please, keep using your powers. It just keeps you nice and weak, right on the cusp of burning out. That's better. Now calm down and listen to me carefully. You're safe for now. But things are not going to be the way they were before, my little star. You hurt me deeply, and we need to reforge the trust and love that we had before. This will take time, and you will need to prove that you're deserving of me and the kindness that I can offer you. So, you're going to stay down here, with that collar locked around your neck, attached to that length of chain secured to the middle of the room, and perhaps, in time, I will grant you permission to come upstairs. A bed? Oh, is that mattress not enough? Be grateful I gave you that, and didn't force you to sleep on the cold concrete. Perhaps if I'm feeling generous, I'll give you a blanket and a pillow. And there's a bucket and wet wipes behind that black and white dividing screen. I may have taken away your comforts, but I won't strip you of all your dignity. If you get cold, just use your powers to stay warm. I know firsthand how brightly you can burn. Listen carefully, my little star. If you continue to irritate me, or resist me, or try to escape again, then I will be forced to respond accordingly. What's this? Oh, little star, I thought you'd recognize a pair of manacles when you see them. Nasty looking things, aren't they? Heavy as lead, and the metal is a combination of tungsten and a chemical agent that subdues powers. It doesn't nullify them completely, just enough to make you deliciously compliable. I haven't had to use them in years, not since I was part of the guild, and we took down Dr. Phantasmic when he threatened to destroy San Francisco. Before they removed my office at the Heroes Guild, I managed to retrieve these, and have been saving them for a rainy day. Little star, I don't want to have to use these. I really, really don't. Using these manacles, it's like putting a shock collar on a pet. Yes, they learn their place through pain and degradation, but it'll hurt me almost as much as it'll hurt you. I don't want it to get to this point, understand? So don't make me have to hurt you. Just be good. Do as I say. And keep that beautiful light of yours under control. Do you understand? That's what I like to hear. Hmm? What happened at the studio? My, you are becoming quite the hero, aren't you, little star? I promise you that the audience and Miss McBeal are perfectly fine. They'll likely need to see a therapist for a while, but no harm came to them. I may not be a hero anymore, but I'm not a monster. You've been unconscious for a while, lulled into slumber by my darkness, and in that time, the guild has started to withdraw searching for you. See, little star, I used to be a part of them. I know how they operate better than anyone, and I know that secretly, they only prioritize events that have the biggest potential body count. They're not going to go above and beyond searching for one beautiful, perfect star when there are hundreds of civilians at risk every day. Anyway, you didn't exactly speak highly of them in your interview, so they're even less likely to care what happens to you. Oh, don't be sad, little star. I'm the only one you need, remember? Who cares what the guild thinks? Don't think about how they couldn't care less if I impulsively killed you and left your body out in the woods for the wolves to consume. All they know is what was in that curious little book of yours. That I adore you utterly and completely, and would do anything to keep you safe. I don't want to take over a city, or start a war, or even rob a bank with a gang of costumed lackeys. I just want you. And now I have you. And I'm never letting you go. There's no escaping me. Not this time, little star. I've had a lot of time to get this place set up for the two of us. We're in the middle of nowhere, no cities around for miles, with nothing but the woods and the night sky for company. I want to call this little piece of paradise the observatory. But instead of ascending to see the stars, I descend into the darkness of this basement, where I have my own beautiful radiant star here for me to gaze at. Stay still. Don't you flinch away from me. Just let me look at you in all your perfection. Do you like the clothes I picked out for you? Just a white shirt and jeans, but their simplicity lets your loveliness shine through. Look into my eyes. Hold my gaze. Don't look away as I run my fingertips across your jaw, smoothing my thumb over your cheek. You look so wonderful on your knees for me, looking up at me with that spark of defiance in your eyes. Don't worry, little star. You'll learn to love it here. Of course, you must be hungry. Here's your lunch, some slices of bread, an apple, and a bottle of water. Now savor these. You're not going to be fed again until dinner, in about 4 hours or so. Don't you worry, you're still going to be fed 3 times a day, and the more you earn my trust, the better the food will be. Understand? If you do something extra nice, like cuddling with me, or being especially obedient, then I might give you some chocolate or a cupcake. Would you like that? I'll take that silence as a yes. See, I realized what my mistake was when you were in my care the first time. I spoiled you, little star, with cake and hot chocolate and other little treats. But this is a fresh start for us, so I'm taking a different approach. You'll be fed enough to stay alive, but I'm not going to indulge you unless you earn it. Is there anything extra in the food? I don't like what you're insinuating, little star. It's almost as though you don't trust me. But if it'll help us reach an equilibrium of trust, I promise you that I won't ever put any additional substances into your food. If you get hurt, I'll give you medicine, but I promise not to intentionally slip any more drugs into your food. Or drink. Look, you can continue being defiant and refuse to eat the meal I've prepared for you, starting some sort of pathetic hunger strike, which will evolve into me using my shadows to pin you down to force feed you just enough to keep you alive. Or you can be grateful I'm showing you any mercy at all after what you did to me. These burns on my face that I have to look at every day will always remind me of your betrayal. And you are already trying my patience, little star. Do not push me. Eat, rest, and think about what the future holds for you. In one future, we're happy together and spend the weekends curled up on the couch watching TV, eating chocolate cake. The other, you're manacled down here like an animal, devolving mentally and physically until you're a barely functioning human. Ponder this, and keep in mind I have eyes everywhere here. I will know if you try to escape me, or weaken your chains, or defy me in any way. Do you understand? Oh, and a mumbled yes isn't going to be enough anymore. From now on, you will answer me as yes, night angel, or no, night angel. You will finally give me the respect I deserve. Understand? Good little star. See? We're already getting along so well. I'm heading back upstairs, but I'll be back down to admire you later. Eat up. Make yourself at home. I'll see you later, little star. If you enjoyed this ASMR tale and want to become one of the incredibly kind souls featured here, then please consider supporting me on Patreon. To access my Discord server, attend my monthly live narrations, and enjoy other perks, click on the Patreon link below. Don't forget to check out my merch store on Fourth Wall to pick up some stickers or pins featuring your favorite characters, or a stylish shirt to show your support for the Seraph of Stories. You can also catch me live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening, so be sure to drop by sometime. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, and stay wicked and wonderful.